Now we move on to sorry seems to be the hardest word, which is ridiculous. We all know the hardest word to say is Venkatanarayanan.
Very well done.
But difficult surname? I've got a difficult surname.
Yeah, but yours is not phonetic. Mine just does what it says on the tin. Yours says all kinds of things, and then we don't know what it's really saying. It's so refreshing to meet an English person who has a name that I can't pronounce.
Good. Now, cast your eyes over to the truth booth. For inside, hidden, a mystery guest. I didn't realise that the cast of Wicked were coming to join us. Right, one of you three owes them a ruddy apology. We'll give you some needlessly vague clues, and then each of you must decide who it could be. I'll then ask for that apology from all of you. Everyone with me?
Sure.
Right, the first clue. This person is a teacher and has been lied to by both parents and pupils. Second clue. They had the education of the children as their top priority, but was let down by others. And clue number 3. They somehow implied to us that Richard Ayoade owed them an apology. And when pushed for a response to the wrongdoing performed against them by one of our panel, they had this to say. Of course, we're not going to use their real voice, OK? We're going to choose a very enthusiastic, yet totally available actor. It's Ian McShane. Here we go.
It was on this day that I learned that people lie. People break your trust. No matter what a good person you try to be, people will take advantage.
Oh, very strong perf there. Now, Ed.
Hello.
Could this be somebody that you need to apologise to, do you think?
I fear it might be my sixth form tutor. He was a very good teacher, and I was a bit of a tearaway for the majority of my time at school, but I was quite well behaved in the last year, and a lot of it was down to this man. And he made me promise that I wouldn't do anything silly on the last day.
Right.
He was like, don't throw it all away on the last day, you've done so well.
Yeah.
And then me and my friend George set about creating 2 bagfuls of pornographic confetti. Now, if you're not familiar with the concept of porn confetti...
Oh, dear.
we went and sourced 2 porn magazines. I realise sourced is completely the wrong word in this context. We went and bought 2 porn magazines.
Please don't tell me you also sourced them.
We didn't
source them first, though, before you bought them.
We didn't.
That's probably why you had to buy them. You've sourced these, now you've got to buy them.
This was also the day I was banned from the corner shop. But we
Let's bring it back, Ed. Let's bring it right back.
bought some porn magazines.
Yep.
Hardcore.
Razzle or some such.
Yeah, bad stuff happening in them. What you then do is you tear out all of the key business bits that are happening.
The eyes.
That's very nice, Mel, that for you the most important bit is the eyes. In fact, I think it would be more terrifying if we just tore out all the eyes in a porn magazine.
Exactly.
This is the only way I can enjoy porn if they don't have any eyes. You tear out all the genitalia, all the business bits, straight up in morning break to the top window of the school that overlooked a sort of quad, and then very victoriously threw out all this pornographic confetti. Now, the problem being, the worst problem being, it then sort of caught a gust and really spread all over the quad, just in time for the younger boys had just got out of an exam, and they came into the quad, and they were probably not of age, and they were basically hit by sort of penile rain. As I turned to make my escape, we planned our escape route absolutely perfectly, and right at the end of the corridor was stood my sixth form tutor, who sort of just slowly shook his head at me, and I was asked to leave school for the rest of the day.
And you still get rusticated.
That was the name of the magazine.
Now, Sindu, is this ringing any bells?
I love cartoons. Okay, I love cartoon movies. I just absolutely love them. And I like to go and see them in the cinema when the movie first comes out.
Great.
And I also like to go with my kids because it's great to hang out with them and watch it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go when there's anyone else's kids there. You know how kids are, they're all... Anyway.
Can I just say, I never buy my kids anything in the cinema. It is so ruddy expensive.
No, but I make the popcorn at home.
Oh, you do the pop?
Yes,
That's good.
I
Bring the
take my own
popcorn in.
popcorn.
No wonder all the cinemas are closing down.
Can we just put that on the sin list, because you're actually defrauding the cinema chain there?
I mean, if defrauding cinema chains is the sin, fine, please. Put me down in block capitals.
OK, sure, but where's Cineworld now?
So my strategy is to see the movie not on the weekend.
Right.
Which is when people bring their children.
Yeah.
So on this occasion, this was a movie I was very, very keen to see. I'm going to watch the movie as soon as it comes out, which was that day, and I want to take my kid. So I went to her school, and I walked in, and this teacher was there, and I said, oh, you know, hi, I'm here to pick up my kid for her dental appointment. And I told her to tell you this morning. The kid came down, and I said, hey, we're here for a dental appointment. And she started to say, which dental? And I was like, what? You didn't tell Mrs. Smith? And she said, no. And I was like, oh, that is the problem. You don't pay attention in the morning when I speak to you. I kind of laid into my kid who had no idea what was going on. In that moment, Mrs. Smith, I made her feel like she was such a good teacher and that she was really doing a good job. I was making a goddamn fool out of her right there and then.
Sindu, you do know that you're allowed to go to the cinema on your own.
True.
Richard, I'm going to say that again because I clapped over your name.
No, thank you.
Tell it again. Richard.
Well, are you, my coach? Look, we've had a great first half. But we need goals.
Would you like to apologise to this mystery person
OK,
for
sure,
any
sorry.
reason?
I'm sorry.
Can you think of anyone that you might have done something bad to?
I've betrayed everyone I've met. But, so it could be anyone. I can think of one thing. My mother tried to get me to join a football team. Why is that?
I don't know.
This is not a punchline. Yes, a football team to play.
OK.
It was a winter day. I'm not going to novelise this story.
No, but it's the fact you said winter.
I lost confidence during the word winter, is what happened. It's dark, I remember that, so it's in a hangar.
Sorry, are you leaving?
Oh, yeah, it's in a hangar. I don't feel everyone else's stories were critiqued on a sentence-by-sentence. So, I go into the hangar, and we're playing football with other people. I tune them out. I kick the ball, it hits the lights, the entire hangar blacks out.
Wow.
I run and leave. I leave. I wave, I leave. No one can see me wave, it's dark. I never go back, I never mention it to my mother.
So the poor teacher left in that hangar in the darkness.
Yes.
To presumably...
Boys screaming, trampling over one another, saying, why is it so dark?
So let's reveal who our mystery guest is. Mystery guest, please reveal your true self.
Oh, my God.
That's right, Ed. It's your old year tutor, Graham Salt.
Oh, no. Hello, sir.
Now, we've heard Mr. Ed's story, Graham. Can I call you Graham or Mr.
Yes,
Salt?
Graham's good.
Graham's good.
He still Mr. Salt.
Yeah.
Graham, please, tell us your side of the story.
The school had this sort of history of last day pranks.
OK.
And the school wanted to shut this down. You know,
OK.
let's end this tradition.
Yeah.
And so I was tasked to give the preemptive strike on Ed because he was a possible suspect.
Yeah.
As obviously we've heard tonight, it had no effect whatsoever. But it's never too late to say sorry, is it?
Didn't I shave your head once as well?
Yes, he did.
Oh, yeah, so I've got a couple of apologies to make, actually. I had to shave Mr. Salt's head for charity, but I think you just wanted us grade 2 or something, and we were doing it in front of the whole school, and I took the clipper guard off completely and just went down the middle of it.
This is true. He enjoyed that a lot.
And to say the middle of it as if it's just meat.
Salty, can I just say, can I call you Salty?
Yeah.
Can we call you big old salt dog?
Salty, for all the pain that Ed has caused you over the years, and it is indeed a lot of pain, the time has come to enact your revenge on Edward Gamble, OK? Year Group 23. We've decided that the best punishment is for you, Ed, to take that stack of Razzle magazines next to you. There's a box of tiny little paper pairs of pants and some Pritt stick, and to make everyone in this magazine jolly well decent again, OK? Isn't that right, Salty?
It's absolutely right.
You stick the pants onto every...
I thought you'd just made that cover and then it was going to be like just a normal magazine in the middle. No, it's proper porn.
I know.
I don't know that this is actually working as a punishment.
Richard,
I know, I'm a bit
Richard, have a
worried.
look at this. Richard.
You put that holster down, mister. I don't want any part of this like Salty Dog over there, who is very grateful of having that hat in front of there. He knew what was going to happen. He said, lads, I've got to cover this. What's the biggest hat you've got?
Mr. Salt, everybody.
Thank you. Sorry.
So, Josh, who might you be apologising for, if that person is indeed linked to you?
Is it Chico?
Chico the singer?
Yeah.
OK.
I was once drunk at about 1:30 in the morning in a green room after a TV show.
Just to explain, the green room is the room in which people relax.
It's free drink. So we decided to start prank calling some people because there was a landline phone in the green room.
Oh, fun.
Someone said, I've got Chico's number.
What?
You must hang around with some pretty big hitters.
So we dialed his number and amazingly he picked up.
Wow.
And I said, what time is it?
Of course.
And he said, it's Chico time.
Good man.
You know, the green room in the BBC once? We stayed so late that my generous offer of transport home had left. And I was one of only 2 people left in the building. And I stole the whole, you know, the phone system from the front of the BBC.
You stole it?
Yeah, I woke up with it in my flat.
This is like therapy.
It's good, isn't it? Did you give it back, Johnny Vegas?
I was waiting for them to ask for it back and no.
Listen, hang on. There are people trying to phone the BBC for Watchdog. People trying to phone the BBC for Crime Watch. People trying to phone the BBC, like myself, to try and do the Blue Peter competition thing. None of them would have got through, Johnny Vegas. And for that, I applaud you. That's another minus 10 points on the wrong gong. Very, very strong.
Mel, ask me what time it is.
So, Lou, what time is it?
It's time you got to watch like this. What's Zadam time?
Wow.
What's Zadam time? It's Chico time.
No way.
That's product placement available from Vom Cruise online.
Sanders, that's enough. Please let the panel speak now.
Sure.
Now, Claire Balders, any ideas who the mystery guest might be that you need to apologise to?
Well, I have felt bad about this for a long time, and if I were to apologise, it would be to my Latin teacher at school.
Oh, what happened?
Mrs. T. Well, between us, we were all pretty bloody awful. And every time she turned her back, she had this very nice long white coat that she wore one day, and we flicked it with ink as she went by, and then you'd sit there. But the worst thing is she had this long red plait down the back of her head. And someone brought in a pair of scissors.
Oh, my
Balders.
gosh.
I didn't do it, but I'm still saying sorry to her because I didn't stop anyone else doing it.
Did you not do it in the same way you didn't do that shit?
It might have been me.
I don't think that could be her behind her, because if it was, she'd be come through the glass by now and strangled her.
She must have felt awful about herself.
Oh, terrible. And that's what we were so disrespectful, because she was a really good teacher. And, I mean, OK, Latin's tricky and nobody likes it, but that's not her fault.
Clarus Baldingus, horribilus maximus. That is pretty unbelievable.
It was bad.
And very, very good. Well done, good story. On to you, Johnny Vegas. Come on.
If it's linked to me, It's a very loyal employer of mine.
Where were you working?
I worked at a pub, I worked at the Brown Edge. I used to pretend that I was leaving, just to have leaving parties. And I left 3 times to make my fortune. Well, I didn't. I left once to make my fortune in comedy and go to that bar, London. And then when I got back, I just felt undervalued as an employee, so I said I was leaving again. And he threw me another leaving party. I was already gigging in Liverpool and doing bits and bobs. I was like, look, I'm just finding it a struggle juggling the two. Carried on my bar job there and then went, no, this time I'm leaving. And it was at my 3rd leaving party and we were smashing plates in a Greek restaurant and he went, please tell me this is the time that you make your break for it. And he was the most patient employee. And, you know, he showed me more generosity than my actual family. And I took full advantage of it. He called us in one day and he went, we've really stuck by you. When you're collecting, when people have finished eating, what do you not do?
Get your dick out.
You don't eat the leftover roast potatoes off the plate in front of the customs. He said, it's not the image that we're trying to project here. And if you want to eat off plate, do it in the kitchen. Don't stand in front of them going, are you enjoying it?
Right, so is it Claire Balding's trimmed teacher, Johnny's party-mad landlord, or is it, you know, Chico?
Oh, I don't want it to be Chico.
It's time to reveal who the mystery guest is. Oh, exciting. Who's it gonna be?
Chico.
Who's it gonna be? That's right. It's Johnny's pub landlord, Stuart Smith.
Oh, good effort.
Oh, so, Stuart, can I call you Smithy?
You certainly can.
So, Smithy, what was it like having him as, well, as an employee and also as a regular in the bar?
An employee stretching it a little bit.
And you gave him 3 parties.
Actually, it was me wife, she had a soft spot for him. Oh. But what worries me is the story you told before, because my wife was a police officer, ex-police officer.
Smithy, I need to check something here. Is your wife from Hampshire and is her name Jean?
No, but we did have an Indesit 500.
I've never heard Johnny actually go quiet. He's gone quite quiet. Very unlike him.
He's me
Yeah,
boss.
very unlike him.
Isn't it?
Very unlike him. I'm still waiting for the apology.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh, man. Sorry, seeing you. It's like the memories
Was that a sorry?
There was
that an
a sorry.
apology?
There was a little sorry in there. I think we had an apology.
I'm sorry, Stu.
Listen, Smithy, it's time for you to leave. So, Johnny, it seems only fair Stuart's leaving. I think you should throw Stuart a leaving party.
Yeah.
Hey, Stuart's leaving! Woo! Sorry you're leaving. Soon we'll be dancing in the pool.